We're back again. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be packing all of my kids' activities for the trip in their day bags. So with this trip, so we're going to be gone for 4 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 nights, 3 days. And so for each day, we like to gift them with something. Just give them a little gift, so that way that keeps us from spending a lot of money. So we do sometimes, we will buy them something, sometimes, or we might get them like a little treat or something. Like, we really like to spend our money on like different types of food, and we may get them one thing, but we really like for them to have like little things, especially like when we're out, they can play with those things whenever they get upset or angry and stuff. So I'll show you everything that we got. So first I want to start with these bags. So I just bought these bags. There's a 4-pack, and there's 2 Mickey bags. It's this one and this one. And then we have these 2 Stitch bags. And so basically what I'm going to do with each bag is I'm going to take their gifts. So they're going to have 3 gifts each, 1 for each day. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it inside of their bag. And then each day, before we get ready to go out for the day, we'll let them pick out. They can just pick which one they want. So I got my 3 Musketeers. But no, I got the girls these. They're like little squishy heads. This was Elsa, Minnie. And then I got my second boy, this little SpongeBob figure. He loves SpongeBob. We're a huge SpongeBob family as well. Oh, I got my other son one too. So the boys got SpongeBob and the girls got Minnie and Elsa. So this will be my oldest bag. Actually, no. My daughter, she loves Stitch, so I really have to. I think she might like. I think I'll give the space one to my son because he loves space. And I'm gonna give my daughter Elsa. And then this is. Let me see. So I'm gonna give this green one to my second son because his favorite color is green. And then this one's gonna go to my daughter. And then put it in there. Okay, so let me put these in order of the age groups. Alright. So some of this stuff I just put up here, I just realized was for the road trip. But I guess I'll still show you it. But I'm not gonna do that video right now or today. I don't know. Anyways, so next I got them these ducks. So we got, I can't remember his name, but he's from Toy Story. This one's for my son, my 5-year-old, and then this one's for my 3-year-old. This is Stitch, and then this one's for my 2-year-old. This is Mickey. I don't remember what. Oh, I found this was at not 5. This came from Dollar Tree, but all of this stuff came from Dollar Tree. Every single thing. If something didn't, I'll let you know. But I'm pretty sure I got all this from Dollar Tree, and this came from Dollar Tree as well. This was $5, and these were $1.75. So they went up on prices again, which is very upsetting. But for 2 of these, it was $1.75, and then for each individual toy, it was $1.75. I think I got a few more things that was $5, but it wasn't that much. But I got this Rubik's Cube. I told my son to make me a list of stuff that he wanted me to give for the road, and this was one. He really loves Rubik's Cubes. I've never seen one like this, so he's gonna love this. And then I seen an Iron Man one, so I figured I would go back and get that one for him when we go to Disney World. And then these for the kids. And the last thing I got them for their bags is these cars. My kids love Hot Wheels. They actually love playing with the Hot Wheel playsets with the girls love playing with the Hot Wheel playsets with the boys. So I just got ones that I felt fit their personality. So this one's definitely gonna go to my 3-year-old because she's my purple girl. And then my 2-year-old, she was at the store with me. She picked this one out. And then these are the ones that I was like, which one should they be for the boys? So I really feel like my 5-year-old is going to like this one. And then my oldest is going to like this one. So those are their bags. And like I said, each day they'll just get up. When we get ready to leave, they'll just come pick what they want out the bag. And they can only pick one item. So those are those. And I guess I'll show you the stuff that I got them for the road trip. But I won't do any of the road trip packing until the next video. But I got my 5-year-old this Ninja Turtle play set. It's like a Isu coloring thing. He had one of these last year. And then the girls, I'm trying to think, what did I get the girls with this? I think I'm just really just gonna let them pick whatever they want. I was trying to do 4 things for each kid. So, I was trying to do 4 items because I have 4 kids. So, I got the girls these. They've had these before, and these were really a big hit last year when we went to Disney World. And then I got these sticker stories. So I got Mickey, Spider-Man, Elsa, or Frozen. Oh, so I got 2 Spider-Man. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I had a different one because they like to, switch and stuff like that. And then I got this Stitch magnetic activity. And then I got this dinosaur activity. And then Minnie. And then I got this for my 12-year-old, a Stitch playset. And then I got these for my 3 Musketeers. Just a little, it's kind of like a mess-free, or like the Water Wow. So these are the Water Wow, they're a generic Water Wow book. And then, I forgot, this was $5. Yeah, this was $5. And then I got these for them as well. All these little color things, and they'll just, I think it's 4 in each pack, if I'm not mistaken. 11. Oh, so yeah, they can all just split these up and color these whenever they want. So it's a music one. Yeah, I got these from 2 separate stores, and they're the same thing. Oh my god. This unicorn one. I did not even realize it. And then I got this word search book for my son. He specifically asked for this. Now we're going to pack our day bags. So I do have a list in my book for day bags. And everybody has different stuff in their bags. It just really depends on what you're needing for that bag. So this is our list of day bag stuff. So we'll just start with what we need. So I did buy these bubble wands for my 3 Musketeers. And these are really like an emergency toy. So I have some sensory toys in their bags and an emergency toy and emergency snacks and stuff like that. So basically what I do with that is because like we learned from this when we went to Disney World last year. In Disney World they have all these they just have all the cast members just walking around putting, just holding a little bubble wands and stuff and putting them in the kids' face and stuff like that. And then there's just bubble wand stands everywhere you go. And we brought bubble wands and they broke. And so we were going to buy another one when we were in Disney Springs, and we were going to buy one when we were in Animal Kingdom, and they were just so expensive, and we just couldn't stomach the price. When we were at Animal Kingdom, we actually ended up getting one of the bubble wands to work, and we were like, okay. When me and my husband had went out a few days later, we were trying to really avoid all the bubble wands, but the bubble wand stands, and the cast members just kept coming over to us, putting the bubbles all over our kid. I'm like, no. So then he would start crying. And so what we're going to do this year is we're going to hide the bubble wands, and then when he sees one and he asks for one, then we'll have them. That way they don't break sooner than later. And so that's what we're gonna do with these. If he sees people at any events that we're going to that have bubbles and he's asking for one, we're gonna pull these out. And then, like I said, they're for all of them. But you know, my 5-year-old was the one who was really adamant about having a bubble wand. With kids, backups are so important. You have to have backups for kids because you just don't, either you're going to spend that high price for it, or you're going to be prepared and you're going to have the things that you need so that you don't have to. And so this is why we pack day bags for the activities that we do. And this is why we have so many different things that we pack for to prepare for when those outbursts happen, or when they want a particular treat or activity that they see someone else with, we can go ahead and pull it out the bag. I guess we'll start with my bag. So I'm going to do all this now, most of what I can. So for my bag, I love to have my wallet. Well, I can't put my wallet in because we haven't left yet. And then I like to have 2 bottles of water. I'm not a person who likes water that is cold for the most part. I'll drink it when it's really hot outside, but it's not going to be hot outside. Cold water really makes me nauseous. So I'm not going to, I don't really care for that. So I have 2 bottles of water and then 2 snacks. I don't have my snacks yet. I'm not going to pack the snacks. I'll wait till we get there because I am going to order groceries when we get there, and I'll put the snacks in. And then I also like to add ponytail holders, so let me grab that. And then makeup wipes, which I already packed those, but I guess I'll just grab from my other stash in here. And then I'll just pack extras when I get there. But I always like to actually wet my makeup wipes. The reason I bring makeup wipes is because when we're on our way home, it's easier to start just getting myself broken down in the car. So I'll start taking off my makeup while we're in the car, taking off my jewelry and stuff like that while we're in the car, because we got 4 kids we got to put together. You know, our oldest, he knows how to put himself to bed for the most part, but you know, we still got 4 kids. So try to get that stuff done. Try to get them in the bed, you know, especially when we're out late. We like to get that done. And then eyeglass cloth. So I think my eyeglass cloth is in my bag. I have receipts in here, you know. But I'll have to put that in later because I still need my eyeglass cloth. Body spray. So whatever body spray that I'm using for that day, that body spray will go in my bag. And then my comb, I'm not going to put my comb in yet because I'll need my comb because I'm going to do my hair before we leave. And we have some stuff planned for my husband before we go out of town. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. So my wallet, 2 bottles of water, 2 snacks, lip gloss, some ponytail holders, makeup wipes, eyeglass cloth, body spray, and comb. So that's all I'll need for my bag. Now we're going to move on to my husband's bag. So with my husband's bag, he usually carries his stuff, and then he also carries some of the emergency things that we need for the kids. So in his bag, he carries 3 snacks, and then the girls' activities. So like right here, these are really good for little activities. So I'll do this one for one of my girls, and then this one for the other one. So these are on his bag. And then actually I need to get a Ziploc bag for these. And then I'm trying to see what I want to pack for them, because there's certain things that I want them to have for activities, and then there's certain things I need for like specific sensory toys to bring them back down to a calm level. So I think I'm also going to pack these in my husband's bag. So it's these placemats. We're going to use these for, we like to use these at the restaurants for the kids to just keep them occupied. And then what I'll do is I'll take some of these crayons. So I'll just take like a chunk of a few crayons and just put them in each bag, because with my kids, they're going to want their own stuff. So I'll just take a few. And this will be one for those. So we have this crayon, these play packs, and the placemat. And then I didn't really buy them these little activities that I bought. I didn't buy those for like usually what they'll do is any activity that they're working on in the car, you know, they'll just continue on with the activity. When we went to Disney World, I know I keep talking about Disney World because Disney World is the last big trip that we went on. When we went to the cabin, it was for Christmas, so that was completely different. Like we didn't go anywhere. We stayed at the cabin the whole time we were there. So when we went to Disney World for the week, I bought a whole bunch of activities for the entire week, and they picked, you know, something different out of there. But I was trying to keep this a little more middle because we won't need as much because this is a smaller trip. And like I said, they can take those activities with them. We won't be doing like really long days where we're out for the entire day. Like it'll be like half of the day. It'll be very different than what we were doing when we went to Disney World. So that's why I said like they won't need as much. And then try to also have those sensory toys for them for if they need those. So now so we're not gonna do the sensory toys yet. So yeah, so we got the crayons, the play packs, and then we got the placemats. I think I'm just gonna take these out, and I'm gonna fold them and put these in his back pocket, and then put this back there as well. And then hand sanitizer. I don't have our personal hand sanitizer bottle. Well, no, it'll be the one. We actually have two in the car. I'll have to get that. And then his water bottle. So that's all I have for him right now. And then moving on to my 5-year-old. So it's not that long. So he gets 2 pull-ups. 4 snacks. My 5-year-old is our snack king. He snacks all day, but won't hardly eat his meals. So we got to make sure we have snacks. And snacks are for him. Snacks are crucial for if he has a meltdown. He's upset about anything happens. Snacks will save the day. They will save the day. So then we need 2 books for him. So let me grab 2 books for him. I put his sensory toys in his bag. So they all get sensory toys to help calm him down. So I'll give him a slap bracelet. And I'll give him one of these. No, actually, I won't do the slap bracelet. I'll do this one. And then he loves these little squishy things. I'll give him green because he likes green. And then I'm going to give him this little pop-it. And then I'm going to give him one of these puzzles. These puzzles. And then I also, just in case he loses the Chewy that he will have. And one final thing I'm going to put here is his drawing board. The last thing that I don't think I'm going to put that in his bag. Get an outfit in his bag. So, pants, shirt, and then socks. And then a stuffed animal. So, whatever stuffy that he wants, that'll be in his bag as well. Next, I'll do my girl's diaper bag. 3 pull-ups for my 3-year-old. So 3 pull-ups. Let me put this right here. 4 diapers for my 2-year-old. And this is just me just doing that, just thinking about like how long we're gonna be out for the day. But I always like to have more than enough because anything can happen to where we could be stuck somewhere for a little bit longer than what we were expecting. So I like to be prepared for those things. So 3 pull-ups for my 3-year-old and 4 pull-ups for my 2-year-old. And then the wipes will go in our bag. So my 2-year-old's, my 3-year-old's outfit, shirt, leggings, and then socks, which I just had. And I'll just put their outfits in the same bag. And then my 2-year-old. And then I forgot jackets. I will put their jackets in their bags because it's supposed to be warm. I mean, it's supposed to be cool. So I'll add their jackets to their bags. And if they do get cold, they can just pull it out. So here's my 2-year-old's jacket, which I'm going to wash that. And then their diapers. And like I said, the wipes will go in this bag. So this bag, when we're out, this will go at the bottom of the stroller because we don't need this. This is not something that we need to grab from constantly. This is something that we just need every now and then. So this is, I'm going to put their accessory toys in the bag. And so I'm going to get a slap bracelet and this. Bubbles, which I actually need to put in my 5-year-olds as well. So bubbles, so I'll put 2 of these in here and 1 in my 5-year-olds. And then I was gonna pack this, but I don't see my 2-year-old, so I'm not gonna pack it just because I don't know if we still have hers. I don't know, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'll pack some of these for the girls that really like these little, the things that you throw and they stick to something. And then let's see what else do I pack for them. Yeah, I already got the little coloring for that. Oh, then I'm gonna pack them each one of these poppet things. Each one of these. Each one of these. So these little vehicles. And so that'll be, and then also a backup Chewy for my 3-year-old just in case she loses hers, and then a backup Patsy for my 2-year-old just in case she loses that. So that is everything for the diaper bag outside of their fruit snacks. Or, emergency snacks. One thing I noticed that I didn't write on here is the medicine bag. The medicine bag would be something that goes in the diaper bag because it's out of the way. And then next we're going to do my Otis. So my Otis bag is pretty long. He wants a lot. So my Otis gets 3 snacks, 2 books, which I'll let him pick out. He also gets the Chewy, so I'm going to put this in the bag for him. And then he also gets some sensory toys. I'm going to let him pick out his sensory toys. And then his camera, we have to charge his camera. He gets his watch phone. He only uses the watch phone when we're out doing stuff like this so we can track him if he decides to like go, like if we're in a music park and he decides to go on a ride or something like that. Like for any time we so happen to get separated for anything, he has that watch on so that we can track him and then also call him. And then he'll have a stuffed animal as well. And then his noise canceling headphones. Let me grab those. Noise canceling headphones. And then lip balm. Got that right here. Where's that? I'll put that in here. And then deodorant for while we're out. And then he has glasses for what do I do with him? See him right now. He has glasses for because there are certain lights that bother his eyes. So we bring some of those as well for him. So I got the glasses and then his water bottle. So he'll finish packing the rest of this when he's home. Let me just cross out everything I got. So I got my water, ponytail holder, makeup wipes. Let's see. I got the girls' activities. Pull-ups, outfit, sensory toys, backup passy. Pull-ups, sensory toys, outfit, Chewy, noise cancel headphones, lip balm, lotion. I did not say the lotion. We'll figure it out. I don't know what we're gonna do on that one because he does have lotion in his backpack, but at the same time, I want all this stuff to be packed, so I actually can put his some in a container. So we'll see. About that. And I lost the picture. Okay. Deodorant and glasses. So we got that packed up as much as we can right now. Now we're gonna work on these. And I found the scissors. Isn't that great? I feel like I didn't say anything about the scissors in this video, did I? Maybe I did. This video is pretty long. I did say something about those in here. Yeah, so we also have, we use reusable batteries, which I need to go grab those. And so what we'll do is, we'll bring some extra. This needs 4 batteries. That is crazy. 4 batteries? So these better be great because the ones that we used before, they only needed 2 batteries. That makes me question a lot of things. So something else I need to add is some bubble solution. We have a ton of that here. So I'll just fill up a water bottle, which I think we still have the one that we used last year filled. And I always label that and keep that separate. Like I put that with our meds. And a cabinet with our meds. Let me go grab the batteries. Hopefully I have enough because I'm not confident. One hack. Whenever we get our whenever we get little containers like this in, we always use them for something. So this one is our battery container. But we do rechargeable batteries. It's better for the earth, and I try to help out with the earth whenever I can. I'm not gonna say we're the best, you know, because we have kids who need a lot of things, and we sometimes, you know, us adults, we need a lot of things too. So I do my best. All right. Oh, so this one you gotta hold good, cause my daughter had one of these ones. My son didn't. He would always fall asleep with it on. So these will go in a diaper bag, cause this is an emergency toy. So this will go in a diaper bag. And then I'll put these bubble solutions in the bag. And then I'll have to go get the other bottle that we have in our cabinet. But yeah, so when you have kids, especially little kids, and when you have kids who have sensory struggles, it's important to make sure that you have enough things to keep them occupied. And with my kids, they need a lot of different sensory toys. They need a lot of different foods. Like there's certain foods that will calm them down. And I know it's more stuff to pack, but I'm okay with it. As long if I can do whatever I can to make sure that my kids are calm, happy, and they're enjoying their vacation, and we're all enjoying our vacation, I will do that, because that's what's important to me. Making sure that we can enjoy this vacation and we can look back and treasure this moment. So, is they okay with me? So I got these all, if I can fix this, done. Like I said, I just need to do the last of the stuff I need to put in these bags, but I can't really do those until I get, like my son's stuff, most of his stuff we're going to have to pack together. And we do those things together. And then like some stuff I can't pack until the day of, but I just wanted to give you guys some insight on the things that we do pack in our bag. I would bring for more bubble solution, because I feel like this would be enough for 3 days. And so I do have more stuff that we're packing, but those is just on a separate list, and we'll get to it. But thank you for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and stay tuned for more of my content. Have a good day.